Hi everyone, it's Krista and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're not new, hello again. So this is my channel. I love to do DIYs on a budget. Dollar Tree DIYs, thrift flips, farmhouse and rustic, REITs, and also seasonal decor. So if you like what you see here, you know what to do. Hit that red subscribe button. Also leave me a comment. I love to hear what you guys think. And also give me a thumbs up. That helps my channel. You can also follow me over on Instagram, Pinterest, and TikTok and Facebook. But today is all about what would you make. And our hosts are Connie's Wood Shop and DIYs, Okay at Home DIY, and our co-host is Deco Easy. So first, DIY number one. So the first DIY, I am going to be using plaster paint by Waverly, also antique wax by Waverly, Red Barn, and navy blue. One of these little mason jars from Halloween, some solo wood flowers, a wood panel from the Dollar Tree, cardboard box that you see there, piece of a cardboard box, some tarred ribbon, and also fabric to make a bow. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this jar from Halloween, and I am just going to use it to trace out another jar onto this cardboard piece of cardboard from a cardboard box. So what I did is I took off the first layer of the cardboard, and inside that layer is this part of the cardboard, which is really, really cool. You can make really cool DIYs with it. So I'm going to use mine and make a jar, but first I'm going to just do a light brushing, a dry brush basically of the navy blue color on the top of the cardboard piece of the jar. And I'm just doing it like very lightly and in certain spots. I don't want to cover the whole thing. Then I'm taking some of this ribbon from Dollar Tree as well. This is that, metal ribbon that you can get from the Dollar Tree. Next, these are solo wood flowers. I've had these for a very long time. But what I did is I just took some of that Red Barn paint and I'm just going to go over it with a little dry brush around the lighter areas. And I'm just doing a really light dry brush. I want these to look really old and rustic. And then next, I'm going to take this piece of wood that I got also from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to use the plaster paint by Waverly, and I'm going to paint that. And then I'm going to take the antique wax and my chippy brush, and I'm going to go along the edges of the board, and then I'm also going to do a dry brush along the surface of the board as well. So this is the wood part that I am using for this. Then I'm just going to use my little sander and sand it so it just smooths it all out and everything looks good together. And then I'm going to use these, what do you call them? Oh my goodness. USA rubber stamps. And I just put USA onto that. And now I want to make this little tag look really old. So I'm just going around the edges and I'm like distressing. You can use scissors to do this. This is a tool that I've had from scrapbooking. And it just distresses the edges a little bit. But if you use the edge of your scissors, it'll do the same thing. And then what I did is I went along the edges as well with my stamp, my Distress Oxide in the color Vintage Photo. And I went along the top of it as well, just to make the tag look really old and aged and like it's, just been really rough. And then I'm going to take that ribbon that I painted with the plaster paint, and I am just going to glue that around the top part of the cardboard wooden piece. Cardboard. I keep on wanting to say wood. Cardboard piece of my mason jar. And then I'm going to take the Distress Oxide again, and I just made the top part a little bit dirty of that metal ribbon that I used. And then I'm just going to glue that whole piece down to my wood piece. And then I'm going to take those flowers and I'm going to glue those on the top of my mason jar in like a little cluster like so. And I'm just going to use a lot of hot glue so those stay down really nice. Now, I also made a rag bow, I call them, but the rag bow, I didn't show how I made it because I do it on every single one of my videos. So this one, I kept it out. So if you want to look at another video, you could check my other videos. I do make them on most of my videos. And all I do is use some teared fabric that I rip in strips, and then also some ribbon, and then I took a little button and my tag and I glued that in the center of my bow. And that's it, you guys. Super easy. I love the way this turned out. It's so rustic, farmhouse, patriotic. I just love it so much. So you guys gotta let me know what you think down in the comments. But today is all about what would you make. And like I said, these are hosts and co-hosts. There's also going to be a playlist down below. Make sure you go check everyone out. They are so talented. Show them some love and go check them out. So now DIY number 2. So now this DIY, I'm going to take some school glue, just regular glue, the white glue, clear glue. And then I'm going to use one of these that I got from Creative Festisha, I believe it's called, or something like that, or Fantisa, something like that. But I will have the link down below. You can print out a lot of their images. I'm not sponsoring them or anything. I just absolutely love them. I found them through, oh my gosh, through another crafter. I will have her name and her link to her channel down below as well. But what I did first is I painted this with the plaster paint by Waverly. Then I went in with the white glue and I did a coat of that on top of that. And then I go over the top of it again with the plaster paint. Now, I go over it when the glue is still wet. That's what you want, okay? Not the first coat, the second coat. You want that paint to be wet. And then you go in and you dry it with your dryer, or you would let it air dry. And what it does is it's going to crack it and make it look like it's really old and all cracked, like the wood is cracked. So it's really, really cool look. And it's that simple. Then this image I printed out on tissue paper that I taped onto a regular copy paper in my printer, and then I went on that website that I just told you about and I printed this cow out, and it's really, really super cute. I love this cow. She actually used it in her video as well. I believe it was more decal or something like that, but I forgot her name and I watch her all the time, but I will definitely have her link in my description box, so definitely go check her out because I love watching her. And then what I did is I put down some of the Mod Podge first. I dried the Mod Podge, and then I put my tissue paper down with my image, put that paper, the plaster over the top of the image, and then I used like my little mini iron, and it leaves no bubbles, no nothing for your image. So it comes out really nice and smooth when you use your little iron. And then what I did is I went over the top of it with the Waverly not chalk paint, the antique wax paint. Then I went along the edges just to give it even more rustic look, and I did it with my little spongy tool there, and I went along the edges and with the vintage photo distress oxide. Then I took one of these stencils that I had in my stash that I got from Chalkateur, and my chalk paste in Cobalt, I believe it's called Cobalt. And I just went with my little squeegee and I put Freedom on there. Then I stuck my little hanger back in that was from the Dollar Tree that was already on there. And then I took some of this boxwood that I got from Walmart and some jute twine, and I'm making like a swag, I guess you could call it. And I'm just glued them together with the jute twine on each side. And then I made another rag bow, put that in the center, glued that down, and then another button I used that I had, and this one was a red button. I get these buttons from Dollar Tree. They always have them, you know, in a little plastic container, and those are the buttons I use. And there is my cute little Highland cow for Patriotic 4th of July. So I hope you guys like that one. I love the way it turned out. These images are really cool. I will have the link to that as well down below in my description box so you guys could check them out. They're not free images. You do get a month for free though, but I ended up paying for the membership because I love these images. So this is another image that I got off of there. I love this one too. and I'm going to use that wood round. This wood round is not from the Dollar Tree. This one is actually from Hobby Lobby. And then some more, I'm going to make another rag bow, as you can see there. And I'm going to go in with my chalk paint again, the Plaster by Waverly. And this one I actually think I used white and not plaster. And then I went over the top of it with that. And then I took my ruler and I wanted to make some shiplap marks. So what I did is I went in with my chalk. It's like a charcoal pencil, but you could use a regular pencil if you don't have these. And then I went in and rubbed my finger along those lines that I made. And I'm just making it look like it's shiplap. And then once I did that, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the barn red color and this is like a fan brush. And I'm going to go around the edges and I'm just lightly doing like a little fan, little distressed, I guess, along the edges. And I'm kind of like fanning it outward on the edges of the round. And I'm using the barn red. And then once I go around with the barn red color, these are acrylic paints. And then I'm going to go in with the navy blue acrylic paint. And I dry it first, of course. And then I'm going to go back in with the same fan brush and do it with the navy blue. So yeah, I love this look, this technique. It's so pretty. And I thought it would be really fun to do it on a Patriotic because it kind of looks like fireworks maybe on the edges. I don't know. That's what I thought, but I could be wrong. So yeah, that's what I was going for. So I kind of went along the edges like that with the little fan brush, and I think it turned out super cute. I like it. But you guys got to let me know what you think down below because I love to hear what you guys think. I take criticism very well. So then what I did is I took some Mod Podge and I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the other one that I did. I printed this on tissue paper again and I taped it to regular paper, put it through my machine, but then I'm going to dry the Mod Podge and then I'm going to put that down on top, my image, and then I'm going to put the parchment paper on top of that, use my iron, and I'm going to press that down. Now this mini iron I got on Amazon, so if you want to know where I got it, it'll be in my Amazon shop, and that also will be in my description box below. So everything's in my description box that I'm using. And then I just take that off, and then I'm going to do these little wooden stars that I had in my stash for a long time now. But I think I got them from Hobby Lobby, and some might have been from the Dollar Tree. And then, of course, I'm going to glue down. I made another little rag bow. This one I used ribbon and also strips of fabric. And then I'm going to do a button again in the center of that one. This time I did a navy blue one. And then I'm just going to glue down those little stars that I also painted. And that's it. You could put a hanger on this. You could put this on a shelf. I think it's absolutely adorable. I love the images on this website, so you definitely need to check them out. So that's it, you guys. So I hope you like it. Let me know what you guys think. And like I said, make sure you go check everyone else out. And don't forget to subscribe. And as always, stay crafty. Bye.